And salutations, one and all. My name is Michael. I'm the Dead Aussie Gamer, and welcome to Pathfinder Reign of Winter. Our Pathfinder first edition. First edition. First edition. First edition. I know what I'm playing. First edition game featuring these wonderful and talented people from my Patreon. Welcome in, everyone. How are you all doing today?
Yay!
Pretty good.
Yeah. All right. Love to see it. Now, guys, for those of you who don't know, we are going to be playing in the world of Galarian, the Pathfinder setting, in which our heroes take on the role of champions that are currently traversing the lands of Irrisen, in hopes of trying to depose the evil queen that is slowly enrapturing the world in various large portals of ice and snow, influencing the world beyond the borders of their kingdom. But this was all because, apparently, the Baba Yaga, who was supposed to depose the queen and replace it with another, has gone missing, and it is up to our heroes to find out where she is and bring her back so she may restore order once and for all to these frigid and frozen lands. Now, of course, before we start, we always take a moment to thank our sponsors. But before we leap into this, I have an announcement to make, and in order to make this announcement, I'm going to have a pipe because. I have a pipe. There you go. I don't smoke. I just have a pipe because it helps me gesture. So, ladies and gentlemen, I have an announcement. It's a big announcement. It's a very good announcement. For those of you who don't know, I, the Dead Aussie Gamer, have been doing this thing called game mastering. You might have heard of it for the last few years. And very, very recently, as in of the last 24-ish or so hours, I have found out that I am a finalist for an award for the best GM for Pathfinder, which... Thank you. Which it blows my mind. So yes, I'm actually a finalist for the Crit Choice Awards, which are coming up very, very soon. So I will actually be in Indianapolis for Gen Con, which is where they're going to be announcing and awarding the finalists their trophies and the like. But yeah, it's wild, it's crazy, it's amazing. I don't even know what to say, but I wanted to thank everyone from all of my streams, whether or not you were one of the people who nominated me or not. It means so much to have your support and your love and all of these things. And if I could impose on those of you who have not done so already to spend a little bit of time and follow the link that our lovely Calindria has placed in chat and give a vote for your old dag and see if I can see if this channel and these players can be part of the award-winning Game Master, the Dead Aussie Gamer. Because that would be amazing. Because it would be my first award. I've never won an award before. I've never even been nominated for an award. So that's a whole thing. There are also other familiar faces in the runnings for a whole bunch of different stuff, and also all the Careful Cantrip things that I'm in as well, including Careful Cantrip got nominated for Best Villain, which is amazing because it's actually one of the villains that I had a hand in helping design. So that was really cool. Yeah, do you need to create a Twitter account? No, you don't need to create a Twitter account. Calindria has found the Google Doc form. All you need to do is follow the link to the form, and that is it. But yeah, thank you so much. But yes, mwah, amazing things are happening, which is great. So it's like basically if this game sucks, guys, just saying it's definitely your fault. Yeah.
No. What? No.
Neil.
He's
like, yeah, wait, what? No, I'm teasing. No. But yes, it's awesome. So yay, help dag, do a thing.
Help dag.
Okay, so now let's talk about our sponsors. Guys, we have a series of incredible and wonderful sponsors here on the channel that allow us to continue to do these cool things. And they are, of course, Hero Forge for the wonderful artworks you can see on screen. Not only do you get to use them for our variety of different shows, both to animate our characters and players who are not on screen, but also we use them for our tokens in our VTT, as well as you can have them 3D printed and sent to your home. Every single week, new content is being produced, so you can make the most customized characters for your next adventure. So go check out heroforge.com and get your forging on today. Also, Classic Sam, thank you for the bits and thank you for joining in. I was just saying, there's a link there to nominate me if you want to for best Pathfinder GM for the Crit Choice Awards. If you aren't.
You mean vote?
Vote. What did I say?
Nominate.
Yeah, vote. Fuck. I've been nominated. How mad? What the hell? Anyway, I'm trying to absorb it. It's not happening. So yeah, I keep thinking it's like, oh, this is me getting nominated. It's like, but yes, second sponsor of the channel, of course, is Sirenscape for the wonderful sounds you hear over the course of today's game, such as chainsaws. Because why not? Because every cool game deserves an awesome sound set. So go check out Sirenscape, where you guys can get your sound sounding as good as the stories you throw your players into. So yeah, Sirenscape, always recommend it. And last but certainly not least, we have Fantasy Grounds, our VTT of choice, which allows us to create these amazing stories and produce them for you guys to see. So yeah, there you go. All right, now, because we are running a little bit behind because I did my announcements, let's quick fire our characters through our party and allow my players to say hello. So starting, of course, actually, let's do it in reverse order. Starting from the bottom of the screen here, we have our incredible friend Tim from my fellow Australian, who's playing the role of Cromwell, the human-appearing Oread monk who is basically traveling the world trying to prove themselves as a hero of the land, while sometimes it may be difficult to understand people who are not from the same culture. Cromwell does his best in order to try and surpass those who have come before him. He is a powerful and stoic individual that has served the party time and time again with his athleticism, quick fists, and draconic style of fighting. Welcome, Tim.
Hello.
Next up, playing the role of Rill, the cleric of Sarenrae, the goddess of healing, second chances, and fire, is, of course, the very, very, let's say, vocal dwarf who was raised by two elves who taught him many things about the world, but as time went on, one of the things that they ended up teaching him and as well losing was their very, very special unique brew known as the Never Ember. Stopped by the Queen's Jadwija, Rill's on a quest to try and restore his family's honor, and the brew shall flow once more in the taverns of his parents. But as his journey has gone on, he has started to find a new connections to his true past and his real family, his birth family, as those of the dwarven kind. And this journey has been enlightening, at least to say the most. He's also been cursed by death, and as an icy grip of death slowly begins to envelop him, Rill is trying to race against time to solve not only his problems, but also learn his true origin. This wonderful character is being played by our dearly wonderful and amazing friend, Brune Brassax.
Oh, I'm a little bit sickly, but I'm here.
We are very grateful to have you here. Thank you so much for donating your time and being here despite your illness. We appreciate you, and we appreciate you. Yeah, being here. Next, of course, playing the role of our occultist Grax with the various implements picked up from trinkets and tributes along the way to imbue his body with magical power and the ability to eat books and gain magic. Don't ask me why or don't ask me how. He just does. The Chaos Goblin in both name and player, we have Neil from Immersion Diversion. G'day, mate.
Hello.
Hello. I felt like I was going to say something, but I didn't. You actually just said hello, and you didn't throw something weird out there. You threw me for a loop. All right. So next up, of course, playing the role of our local Irrisen blacksmith, Jet, a good boy. He is a good son who is on a quest to try and find his parents who had gone missing in the town of Whitethrone. He had discovered that they had been kidnapped and imprisoned in the palace by the Queen, along with all the other craftsmen and blacksmith. Using now his powers of his heretical black draconic heritage, the sorcerer Jet now pursues justice in his hometown. This incredible character is played by Marcus the GM.
Oh.
Hello. Next up, taking on the mantle of none other than the Black Rider, herald to the Baba Yaga, and one who has been imbued with magical properties, including a sentient piece of armor, a sentient sword, and yet to be kind of seen a sentient phantasmal horse. We have Kichiro, a kitsune warrior from a far distant land who has taken on this noble duty to try and bring peace to the world and forever serve the Baba Yaga and this strange and bizarre cycle of events. This wonderful character is played by Lucas, aka Mr. Game and Art.
Hello.
Hello, hello. And last but certainly not least, a person who has gone on a spiritual journey as well as one of murder and death. We have the Ratfolk Kyrie and Ratfolk Slayer Kyrie, who has begun life as an assassin, turned to trying to be a hero, found out it didn't quite work after angering the god of death, made a deal with the god of murder, and is now a servant of that particular god, seeking to try and spill an assortment of different blood in the name of this particularly secretive deity. Kyrie has time and time again proven that their blade and their tongue are equally as sharp as one another, and this very sly and just downright deadly character is played by our dear friend and moderator, Calindria.
That is I.
That is you indeed. All right, well, these are, of course, our incredible players. And again, if you have any questions about the game or the show while we play, please ask in chat. We are very open. We love having people here, and we love making you guys feel part of what's happening. So, yeah. Yes, Kaz, by the way, is incredible. We do love Kaz. All right, now, the last people we'd like to thank, of course, is you, our audience. Thank you so much for donating your time and being here as part of this show. We are very, very grateful to have you here, and it's what inspires us to continue to do these sorts of cool things. If you would like, there are a number of ways you can come behind the GM screen and interact with the game as we play. First of all, just by watching the show, you earn channel points that you can use to influence the game in a number of ways, such as how Avarian CA, our dear friend, has given you guys an inside bonus. Now, I will forget it by the time we get to playing, but if you guys wish to redeem that inside bonus, please throw it out there right now. Oh, well, whenever you want to.
Inside bonus.
Okay, cool. Your insight is you should have saved it for the game. Ha!
Damn it! I knew it! No!
All right. Next up,
That's my cast for the morning.
if you guys, however, do feel quite generous and do want to help Dead Aussie Gamer avoid being broke, which we're actually really close to our goal, which is amazing, then consider donating to gain some more hands-on influences as we play. For $5, you can award my players one of these red tokens, which is a hero point that'll allow our players to stave off death, petition the GM for nonsense, give them a small bonus to their roll, or roll with advantage on a particular check. Alternatively, you can give me a jinx point, which is a purple mark that I don't have any of here, that allows me to do the opposite or allow me to give benefits to bad guys. That's basically it. For $10, I will draw from a deck of random plot twists a random plot twist, which will influence the game at a convenient point and shift the nature of the game itself. Alternatively, if you would like, you may also give one of our players a heroic action. So this is either or, sorry. So a plot twist or a heroic action that they can use. This is kind of like a superpower. These are kind of like actions that are kind of extra actions. So it might be daring attempt. At the start of your turn, select one skill you are not trained in, and until the end of your turn, you have your level added to whatever skill that happens to be. So it's a little kind of tiny boost that everyone will get to have. For $20, you can give someone the coveted golden nat 20, because why roll a nat 20 when you can just have one? For $50, we will boost a boss that the group is fighting, or provide them with a magic item of your choice. Either or. We also have an award of set items that are currently being built to build like kind of a regalia. So right now, Grax has most of the pieces to the Winter Weasel set, and Jet is currently beginning the Fire Pelt Cougar set. I feel like some other people are getting sets. Was that it for this game?
I think that's it so far.
I think that's it. Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
I think the Weasel set's done.
Yeah, the Weasel set's done, but just Grax doesn't have all the pieces. Kichiro, I think Kyrie has the scarf, And
No,
Kichiro
is
Kichiro is the scarf,
Kiria
Kiria
is
is the horn. Yep. So there's
I'm
that.
working on my way to get it.
All right. And lastly, ladies and gentlemen, the secret menu item. This item is, of course, a powerful item. This is something that will immediately change the scope of the game and something happens. Normally, it's a battle type of thing or something like an NPC. For this particular secret menu item, for this particular secret menu item, we are going to see the creation of a hailstorm of ice elementals that will bombard the town. Irrisen is filled with all sorts of winter anomalies and strange weather patterns, and one will, of course, strike the town. It is not something that they are unprepared for, but it will be something that my players will not necessarily be prepared for, as a literal rain of ice elementals will fall down upon them wherever they happen to be. All right. With that being said, I think we are now done with all the announcements. So, without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let us begin.
Check Discord.
Check Discord. All right. Oh, Scully. Hey, okay, cool. Sorry. We did have some donations. So let's throw this out there. We have a heroic action for Kyrie and a third drawn plot twist. Ooh, I love that. All right. 1, 2, 3. Third drawn plot twist is a sanity check.
Ooh.
All right, a sanity check. And Kyrie, you, my dear, give me a number between 1 to 5.
2.
All right. A hasty block. When you are hit by a physical attack, you may block the attack and roll with it. Instead of taking damage, you will move 10 foot in a direction directly away from whoever has struck you.
All right.
That is called hasty block. And it only specifically works on physical attacks, by the by.
Okay.
All right. Love
We
that
just
one.
got some channel points.
Hey, we got some channel points redeemed. So, Beluga, we have another insight bonus for our players. So this is your second insight bonus now. And
I think that one's for Kichiro, actually.
Oh, for Kichiro? Oh, Kichiro.
Yeah, right after.
All right. Kichiro specifically, you will get an insight bonus. You may ask a lore or insight question, and you will immediately get an answer. And then we have Lucetios. Yeah, that is. Who has redeemed a magic bag, which means you will get a relevantly useful magic item to help you on whatever task you have. Likewise, because we are at the start of the game, I will allow you to decide when you choose to use that magic bag item. Yes. Okay? Good. Now, without any further ado, with one further ado, McClover coming in, you bloody beautiful legend, you. All right, come on. Where is it going, Mac? Are we going to throw it in, who are we throwing it at? We also love you, McClover. We are going with, I'm going to guess, Jet and Kichiro get 2 hero points each. That's my guess. I don't know. Maybe not.
Natural 20.
Could be a natural 20. Natural 20 for Dag. Hero point for Kichiro, Jet, and Grax, and Kyrie. Yep. Okay, cool. There we go. All right. So hero point for Kyrie, hero point for Kichiro, hero point for Jet, and hero point for Grax. All right, we are now loaded up.
I live another day.
All right, bases are loaded. Let us begin.
Yeah.
Our heroes find themselves in Whitethrone, in the center of the market district, where they have just found themselves a forest growing out of the center of this otherwise very, very hustling and bustling city. It is incredibly unusual. Something that, you would never see in a million years. It's not as if the town itself was built with the forest kind of remaining intact for where it was, but almost as if someone had grown the forest in the middle with shops and buildings pushed aside to make way for the arboreal, towering structures that now line this entire place. As you arrived, you could hear the sound of thumping that seemed to echo through the forest. It's rhythmic in nature. As you get closer to the noise, you realize that deep within is likely the subject of your search, the dancing hut of the Baba Yaga. But 3 large, burly troll soldiers wearing heavy armor halt you as you approach, not permitting you to pass. Thankfully, you guys have traveling papers, which were forged to you by Morton in the Howlings, which tell that you are a member of the Stilyagi, visiting guests who are teaching the nobles, known as the Jadwija, how to enjoy and interact with the world outside of Irrisen. This, however, doesn't permit you to enter into the forest yet, and you are soon sent away. With this way barred for the time being, our heroes need to decide what it is they wish to do. Do they wish to go to the palace and try to free the blacksmiths which have been taken captive, or do they try another means to get towards the Baba Yaga's hut?
We went to a guardhouse after that and found uniforms waiting for us.
That's right, you did. Because you had made connections with Ringa, a smuggler from the local town who had prepared for such an occasion, setting aside a series of kind of like these woolen robes and blue outfits that bear the marks of the local police. And our heroes, I presume you're wearing them. Is anyone not wearing them? Good. Now wearing these disguises, our heroes plan their next course of action. All right. In German, the Baba Yaga is called Hüttenbein. Hüttenbein.
Hühnerbein?
Hühnerbein? Hühnerbein. Yes, you're right. Hühnerbein. Nice. I love that. I love learning like the etymology of certain languages and stuff.
I like the taste of chicken and stuff.
Look, I tried, okay? I'm Australian. We barely speak English. Anyway.
I think that was actually German for KFC.
Oh, is it? Oh, nice. Actually, it's really funny. It's like, Mom, can we go to McDonald's? Only if you can spell it. Mom, can we go to KFC? Cute kid.
Yeah.
All right. So, our heroes, dressed in their guard outfits, you are now at the edge of the market district. Where to now?
Well, unless if someone had another plan, then through the forest is our next move.
We gotta figure out a way to get past.
If only we had some kind of uniform that made us blend in.
We're already wearing them, aren't we?
Oh, yes, we do have them. Right. Well, that's that part of the plan sorted.
So everyone here is human or Winterwolf, yes?
With the exception of you, I believe everyone, and Rill.
But, yeah, no, I mean, so, like, I imagine it would be weird for a goblin and a rat folk to be in a guard uniform in this place.
Probably a little strange, but it depends on how smart or how perceptive your the guards within happen to be.
Alright, I would like for Kyrie to impress upon Grex how important it is to not draw undue attention to ourselves, especially given how we look.
Right.
Just act less goblin.
I was just gonna suggest we
But,
throw Grax in handcuffs and pretend he's
I mean, I could just
being
probably.
hauled off.
That sounds like
Rill
Mom.
has a great idea.
Oh boy.
It's an awesome idea. So Rill just gets his garments and then he gets he just climbs on top of Grax's shoulders.
What?
And he puts the garments all the way down over top of So
Oh, my legs!
I'm pretty heavy.
I'm not strong at all. You
So
just
it's-
pushed me.
Well, you
like,
betrayed
it's
like
us.
like-
two people in a trench coat.
Ah!
Rill just recently got old and frail, so he weighs less now as well.
Oh, true. But
Oh,
he's
do
still
I?
bigger than me.
You guys, we've been betrayed.
Oh no, my legs.
What do you mean?
All right. Well, we'll
Secret
we'll come
menu
to that in
item.
a minute. Thank you, Calendria.
Well.
We'll-
Two people in a trench coat. There you go.
You
All right.
know,
I said,
Oh,
shh.
Jack's
Be
just
quiet
gonna
down
join the
there.
party.
Shut up.
We all know we're gonna end up having to fight
Legs
him
are just-
anyway.
Yeah, well,
We might as well just get it out of the way. We could just straight up attack him.
well, you guys could get. I have ways of getting past.
Jax, no.
What?
Anytime you, no offense, you guys, but every time you and Rill come up with a plan, we always end up in combat. We always end up fighting. We might as well just get it out of the way now. We got Kichiro with his ogre killing sort of badassery, Cromwell with his cool dragon fists, and Kyrie with her stabbiness.
Just because we are capable of fighting Jet does not mean that we should force our way through every situation in life.
Can I?
Oh no, I
use-
agree, but it's just a feeling I have. I just don't feel like we're gonna be able to disguise and trick our way out
Well,
of this.
some say that we write our own fates, and if you have already decided your course of action, then that is what it shall be.
Can I use the first insight bonus that we got now? Oh, you're muted, but I did
Sorry,
see you.
yes,
so
you may.
Sure. So the gauntlet that we got from the one blacksmith guy,
Mhm.
I want to use the insight to see if because I know that we can cast
Ignore
a
that.
spell on it and store a spell.
Yep.
I want to use the insight to see if I would be able to store my psychic abilities into it.
Your psychic abilities do not store into the gloves.
They're not counted as technically spells. Okay,
They do not.
gotcha.
No, but I can.
No, I know. I mean, we have spells. Yeah, I was wondering if I could store my psychic spells because I've got that. I've got the Force Alliance one, and then I could use it, and someone else could use it. But yeah, never mind. But yes, that's good to know though that I can't use those in that.
Well, as guards, I would suggest Kichiro perhaps lead the way, whilst these
Yeah.
trolls are somewhat smarter than what we might be used to. I'm not sure they would necessarily know the difference between a fox and a wolf.
Just in case though, if Kichiro's gonna go first, Kichiro, so the I'm gonna show him the gauntlet. The gauntlet here, we can store spells in it. Can you cast spells, Kichiro, or not?
No, I cannot.
Okay, so if you put this gauntlet on, one of us spellcasters can actually charge a spell into it, and then you can cast it later. So, like, if
Sounds
there's
like a handy item to have around.
yeah, that way, if something goes awry, you can always you can at least cast something, and then we could always recharge it for later for you to
that
use.
pun was terrible.
Your sense of
What?
humor is amusing as ever, Kichiro.
I know. It's fantastic, isn't it?
I'd give
Same-
you a hand, but you really good one.
Same for you, Kyrie. If one of you were to wear this, I know I'd ask Cromwell. I'd say the Cromwell could wear it too, but I know he just got those dragon gauntlets or whatever. What was the thing when you clench your fist? Yeah, I don't know, but yeah. So either Kichiro or Kyrie, if you want to hang on to this, and we could have you could cast spells without needing to know magic.
All right. I'm going to give everyone an insight bonus. Would someone please put Neil out of his misery and take the
Why?
fucking magic items?
Yeah, I was actually about to, and I figure I will use this opportunity to say,
Because I swear, if he explains
Uh.
what these fucking items do one more fucking time, I will destroy them.
I'm trying to make story.
I was just
okay.
waiting for him to finish his little spiel there.
I know, but I
He's never
swear he
gonna
said
finish.
how they worked like 3 times, and I was just like, my eyes
Sorry,
are
it's
fucking.
just-
No,
oh.
it's fine. I was just
I
like,
know.
Well-
Just
Yeah.
I say Kyrie will take them, and I'll use this opportunity to give him the horn in return.
oh,
Rill,
okay.
I think somehow your disguise may
Oh,
not
thank you.
work, given it's been all of 10 seconds and Grax has ruined your disguise for the last 10 minutes.
So, real.
Or you have to explain why
To
you haven't
clarify
told me
for our
much.
lovely audience, right? Grax is on top of Rill's shoulders, who is currently pulling the full-sized guard armor over their person to try to appear as a single individual. Grax has held out the gloves down to Kyrie, who is not standing on anyone's shoulders, and passed over the magical gloves. As you take hold of them, you feel the kind of like magic that courses through them, and placing them on your hands, they are quite warm to the touch. You notice that one of the gloves appears to still have a charge of something in it.
Ooh, try it.
How do
Didn't
I
even think of
give him the item? Sorry.
You pass him the horn from the side of your hip, reaching up, and Grax again.
No.
oh.
In
in Fantasy Grounds, I
in
think.
Fantasy
she
Grounds.
means.
How do I take it out of mine and give it to him?
It's a drag and drop scenario, but I'll do it. That's fine.
Okay.
Okay.
And then you could just give her the
Others
gloves.
Yep.
The
Let me
spell
just
storing gloves.
Give me 2 seconds. I know what's happening.
Yeah.
Okay.
I forgot it was up to level 3 spells, right?
That is correct. So, Kyrie, you are passing the horn of the weasel across. Here you. Horn of the weasel goes there. And you are
Thank
giving
you.
him the spell storing gloves, which are now over there. There you go.
Yeah.
You
Thank
both
you.
have your appropriate items.
Sweet. Thank you.
Good. At this point,
Oh, I just got the scar.
a heavy
Oh, okay.
snow begins to fall down from above. You can see that by the time you guys have finished talking into the middle of the streets, there are very few people out in the streets themselves. Many of the shops have begun to shut and close, despite it being about only like 11 a.m.
Well, that's not weird at all.
Well, that's convenient. We should probably make a move. I mean, I don't know about me, but I'm not quite sure how convincing these uniforms are. But perhaps this weather will give us some cover.
Swiftly moving side by side, our heroes pass back the way they had come until the forest begins once more. They find themselves at the entrance to the forest, but by the time they arrive, the snow has become even more oppressive. A howling wind has begun to blow quite strongly against you, moving you back and pushing you further away from, it's sort of giving you a ton of resistance, almost as if it's emanating from within the forest itself.
Like when you get the gales are so hard, you can like lean into it with your arms out.
Yes, correct. Exactly like that. All right. As this happens, Grax and Rill, something heavy lands in the snow in front of you.
I'll look down.
As you do so, you see a clump of ice, solid and very, very clear, followed by another and another. They start to land around our group.
Oh no.
Left, right.
I'll look up.
As you do so, a dark cloud storms overhead. You can see blue lightning sort of crackling and pulsing as if arcane energies were leaping between the cloud line. And as more of these large clumps of ice begin to bombard the ground, you notice... actually, let's get everyone to make me a perception check, please.
Oh my god.
There it is.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
All right, so we have...
A whopping 12.
Wow. All right.
I only got a 20, but I got a plus 8.
Yes, this ground is made of ground.
All right, Cromwell.
Ground.
Yes.
Cromwell, you are the only one who notices as you look at the sky with everyone else, you also happen to look at the ground and notice that those tiny little ice orbs have started to pool and collect together. They slam into one another hard against like the various blocks that are now raining down around you. As they do, they start to take form and take shape. And as this happens...
Ooh, the Terminator.
I'll be right back.
Very well. As they do so that's 1, 2, 3, and then 4. Beautiful. You watch as these ice orbs transform into ice elementals that land all around you. Now, this is a ice elemental storm, as donated by our lovely audience member, Schoolie. Thank you so much for joining. And every round, for 3 rounds, you are going to spawn a different ice elemental that is going to engage in the battle. So, with that being said... Yeah?
I was on top of Rill, right?
Correct. You are on top of Rill currently.
You're underneath Rill.
Oh, underneath.
Oh yeah, Rill's standing on me.
Yeah. Whichever orientation you guys happen to have.
I'm the real Rill.
All right. All right. Initiative has been rolled, and we are going to be starting with a large ice elemental. Now, all of these elementals, when they land, start slowed, so they do have, they are kind of staggered. As the first one lurches forward, sliding through the ice.
Take heed, this storm is unnatural.
Indeed, it is.
You.
All right. As the ice elemental raises its frozen fist.
Watch out!
Does it say, ice to see you?
Ice to see you. Everybody chill.
It's the 90s.
All right. Here we go. Do I have the... There we go. Maybe. Beautiful. All right. So, Kyrie, you are the first in view. It moves over to you, and with a mighty fist. Oh, dang.
Damn.
Oh, dang.
Oh, damn.
Oh, damn.
I don't imagine I can use my heroic thing right now.
Yes, you may. That's brilliant. Move yourself 10 foot away from the ice elemental. As what happens here is this ice elemental comes down and swings its hit. It crunches up against your body, and you roll backwards, flying 10 foot backward. You would actually end up here. Oh, actually, no. Because you were there. You would actually
it's like diagonal, so I wasn't sure.
Yeah, no, you would actually hit Jet. So, Jet, I need you to make a reflex save.
Oh.
And you absorb the critical hit damage, which does not go through.
Do we still take damage if we hit each other?
Yeah, in this case, because
Unlike
Kyrie
falling?
used an ability to do so, she's not going to. But Jet, you are going to roll me a d6, and that is how much damage you will take.
So it's like she just fell
be
5 foot and then 10
Yeah.
foot onto me.
That's a 4.
Sweet. All right, so you've taken 4 damage as Kyrie has crashed into you. Also, real quick, welcome in to our dear friend Myri. Hi, Myri. Myri. Look. How do I do the thing? Is that a thing? Yeah. Look. All right. I'm gonna not freak out. I'm gonna keep going. Elemental. Why you got no chill, Grax? Ice elemental is strawberry flavored or plain vanilla? Ooh. I would say they're pistachio flavored because dealing with this party is nuts. So there you go. All right, Kyrie, that brings us to you. As the ice elemental has, well,
Don't think
launched
it's your
you.
pun damage.
Time to give him a warm reception.
Oh God. Can I just leave? No.
They're not trees.
I am going to study the target as a swift action, because I can do that now.
Hell yeah!
Eh. And then I'm going to move right back up to it. And then I'm going to stab it. With my stabby stabber.
With your ice pick?
All right,
Exactly.
Stabbity stab with the ice pick. You turn it into
Whoop, I used
shaved
the
ice
throwing
cream.
knife on accident.
Oh, well, that is still going to be a 2, which unfortunately, as you scrape your blade along its edge, it simply glances. It does leave a cut, but not deep enough to injure the creature at large. All right, I think that brings us to Rill.
Real is here. Okay, so I still have Grax upon me.
Underneath you.
Okay. Yes, yeah, that's right. We haven't had time to heal up, have we?
You have received some measure of healing. You're on full health at the moment. Jet has taken 4 damage. Kichiro has taken 11. Cromwell has taken 3, and Grax has taken 6 damage.
Yeah, okay. So, what I'm going to do... Oh, we can't really go anywhere. So I'm going to stay right where I am.
Okay.
And then I'm going to... I'll reach out my free hand, and fire will crackle within that.
Mm-hmm.
And with a smile, I'm going to reach out and throw a fireball down and try and... I don't know, drawing. I don't know how you want to do it.
Well, okay. Tell me where you'd like to throw the fireball. It is a...
something like that.
All right. A fireball is a... a fireball is a 30-foot radius or 20-foot radius?
20 foot radius.
20-foot radius. Okay. So...
You can probably get rid of that. Yep.
Yep. Easy done. All right. So a 20-foot radius... That's there. Okay. You would like to put it like here?
Whoa.
Yeah, I could do that. It's hopefully that won't hurt my compatriots.
No. That will just by the skin of its teeth miss both Kyrie and Cromwell. Both will need to, all parties involved will need to make a reflex save. What is your spell DC?
It is reflex is 18.
18. Well, they will... with the exception of the large one, they will halve the damage. They are vulnerable to fire, so that'll be full damage for the 2 small ones, and then damage and a half for the big one. So roll it into chat, please, and I will apply it. As you launch this freaking massive ball of flames... And you know what? I have something special just for this. Here we go.
There you go. $31.
All right.
Whoa.
With that explosion of fire, 2 of the ice elementals are immediately vaporized. That is.
Oh, you see that, Grax? Look at that. You better do something like that as well.
I think you burned my eyebrows off. Oh, wait, I didn't have eyebrows.
You definitely burned some of the eyebrows off both Kyrie and Cromwell, whose faces were right up against the edge of that. And that is 46 damage to the larger one, who is still up and running. So there we go.
Toasty!
Kyrie would like to yell out, "Show off!"
Rusty. Nice.
What was
All right.
more that came from?
Jet, we then go to your turn.
Right. So I can move 5 feet and then still do a full round action, right?
Correct.
Okay. So that's what Jack's gonna do. He's gonna move 5 feet to this guy
Okay.
while growing his claws and his dragon manifestation. And grab it.
All right, make your attacks as you claw at this ice elemental that is now in front of you.
Yep, I'm trying to grab it. There we go. That was the first one.
Nice. Oh.
All right, that is.
I'm going to use a hero point for the +8 to that.
You only get a +4.
Whatever.
Okay,
Will
so if
that-
you're gonna use a hero point for
hit
that,
it, then?
that unfortunately does not hit
Can
the
I use it
creature.
to reroll then?
Sure. That will still miss,
Really? Oh,
So
that's-
your claw
Wait, how does
rakes
a-
across and scratches on its body, leaving a massive slash mark. Roll your damage.
All right, so it'll take the 1d6 plus 4 slashing, and then 2d6 fire, and then it'll take another. Is it 1d6 or 2d6 acid? Let me double check. Abilities, manifestation. Is it heritage? It's one of the two. It is 1d6. Okay. Alright, so then I'll take another 1d6 acid. So I'll take a 1 acid.
All right. So, nice. 16 points of slashing damage and 1 acid. The elemental is still up.
Don't forget that. It's 9 slashing and then 7 fire.
All right. And how much fire, sorry?
7 fire.
7 fire, so that's an extra 3 damage. Done. All right. The fire seems to do some extra damage there, but it does not kill this creature yet. Which brings us swiftly to Kichiro, our samurai.
Yes, that is me. Yeah, so I'm going to have Kichiro go to his left to attack this one that's over here in the trees. As he goes, he's going to draw his sword, swing it up, upwards from left to right, basically,
Nice.
and then immediately switch directions and bring it back down the opposite direction. So it'll be 2 hits total.
Beautiful. Make the attack. Nice. Solid first hit as ice sprays into the woods from that first massive blow. And as you bring that sword down for the second one...
Yeah, do you want me to roll for the hit for
roll-
the second one or the damage on the
damage
first one?
first, and then do the second hit.
All right, cool. That's what I thought. I just want to make sure.
Yep. All right, nice. 9 points of damage, wounding this creature. And the second blow coming down on the same arc is a
Yeah!
Double
oh
20.
is a double
Ooh.
20, which means we do get
Ooh.
to roll another d20 to see if we can confirm that. So roll the d20 into chat. Just a straight d20. That is
Aw.
not the TKO, but it is still a critical hit. So drop your damage onto this creature. It'll probably still wipe it out, honestly.
That would have been the 3rd time.
Oh, no, it doesn't. It almost does. But 23 points of damage. This creature is definitely not looking in the best of shape as you have slashed down into its icy form. It is barely hanging together. You can see that lots of its pieces have now fallen apart. Even one of its arms has been taken clean off. All right. Cromwell. It is your turn.
Right.
Oh, actually, sorry. Kichiro, number between 1 to 5.
Oh yeah.
3.
1, 2, 3. Slashing, decapitation, triple damage, and it must make a fort save or die. So roll one extra lot of damage if you would be so kind.
Fort save or die.
All right. You just want me to drop my damage on
Yeah,
the
just
thing
one.
again?
Yeah, just one extra lot of damage. Now, keeping in mind, I'm not going to do the fort or die because it's an ice elemental, but you do an extra 6 points of damage as you cut off what appears to be its head that falls to the ground. However, the remaining ice elemental, you know, they don't really have heads, so it still just is.
Yeah, shaved dice.
All right. So, apologies. Cromwell, we go to you. There is currently a large elemental to your north, a small one to the south, and a very heavily injured one to the far west where Kichiro is.
Okay, well, I'll go for the closest one I can get to. So I will flying kick the ice elemental. Is that 1 step away from me, or is it 2 steps?
A 5-foot step.
1.5 steps.
It'll be
Okay,
a 5-foot step, yeah.
In that case, I would just 5-foot step and flurry of blows.
Nice. All right, with a 24, your flying kick finds Perch's center mass, causing a rippling crack across its chest. Oh, it is on 0 hit points. You have managed to disable it, but it is not quite dead yet.
Yeah.
All right, can you finish it?
All right, let's see
Poke it.
if I can roundhouse kick its head off.
That'll work.
Oh,
Do you want me to roll damage?
No, not really. All right, so with a 19 to hit, the back of your ankle strikes at the ice elemental, causing it to shatter into a billion pieces on the ground.
So since I only had to 5-foot step in, I'll actually flying kick the elemental on the left now, because I can do it between flurries.
Oh, nice. Yep, easy. So 5-foot step, hit, and then flying kick towards the second ice elemental. All right, make your attack.
And my dragon spell
Yes.
allows me to move through allies as if they're not there.
Brilliant. So as you make your way through with the flying kick, Kyria, you see Cromwell as mid-air, he starts to rotate his arms with his 2 large stone fists, and as he does so, he twists in such a way that he corkscrews around where you are, but maintains his trajectory, and you watch as this large kick just comes in, BAM!
Just to make it more cinematic, I'll throw in a +4 and a hero point on that.
Very well. Does that hit? Let's find out. That will... Why did the 20 not hit?
I don't know.
I was wondering the same thing.
That seems like a very hard to hit thing.
No, it should be fine. Yeah, okay. You don't only need the hero point. It's only got 16 AC.
Oh, okay. Right.
Yeah, that's weird. Also, super quick, welcome in our raiders from RPG Dinosaur Bob. Welcome, buddy. I hope you had a wonderful stream. I hope that summer camp is going absolutely brilliant for you, my friend. Thank you for bringing your community here. All right, with that epic kick, the ice elemental crumples and is destroyed.
Cromwell tried to knock its head off, but since Kichiro cut its head off, he missed.
Maybe, yeah. All right, the second ice elemental manages to try and retaliate, going for Jet as he swings his fist, landing a solid hit, dealing 8 points of damage as he is struck. But because he is slowed, that's all he can do this round, as we then turn to Grax. There is only one remaining elemental, but you can still see the skies are thundering. There are still more of these large hailstones that are turning into ice elementals, raining down from all angles.
Alright, so Grax is gonna kind of try to turn on Rill, and he's gonna open his book. He's like, come on, firebomb, and I'm going to cast the Servitor and have it be placed right next to Jet, so that a small fire elemental, can come out, and I will command it to slam the ice elemental.
All right.
Hopefully, gaining a little bit of the what was it called, the burn part of the special attack on the slam.
All right. The small fire elemental appears and begins to warm up Jet immediately as it emerges from the snow. It lunges to attack, but unfortunately does not manage to hit the ice elemental, who ducks backwards, narrowly avoiding its flaming reach.
Dang.
All right. But that then brings us...
Yep.
Unless you want to move, sorry, you do have a move action.
No, I'm good. I'll stay on roll.
All right. Things begin to change, however. As you look... Oh, sorry, actually, let's do the event first. So first of all, the hail continues. I need everyone to roll me perception checks, please. And let's find out... 19. All right. You are all able to see and perceive the next hailstone coming down. As it does so, it lands pretty much near right here.
There's enough space for it to land right in the middle.
Yeah, it is actually gonna. Oops! Oh no! Come back. I grabbed the wrong thing. Okay, there we go.
It lands on the little one, crushing it.
Nope, it lands pretty much next to Jet, right there.
Ooh,
a
that's
little
a
bit.
big one.
Sorry, a little bit. So. Yeah, so it is a large one, and this one came courtesy of our audience. But there is something else that comes courtesy of our audience as well. As this happens, Jet, you sort of see this large crack appear in the ground. Oh, sorry, not Jet. Kichiro. You see the large crack appear in the ground as the elemental hits it. And as it does so, a strange light begins to glow from beneath. There's this almost strange, demonic-ish almost whisper that starts to emanate from around.
I was just thinking, this gives me World of Warcraft and the demon dropping from the sky vibes.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of what I was going with. All right, the blood of the slain elementals connects to one another, and as they do, a swirling vortex of ice and snow begins to pick up. All right.
This is really creepy, imagining us smashing these ice elementals, but there's actually red blood splattered all over the snow.
that is kind of terrifying.
Yeah.
All right.
They're jelly filled. It's fine.
Help me.
Popsicles.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, they've just grown around people.
Yeah.
Oh.
Gross.
These are the missing townsfolk.
All right. Here we go. All right. Suddenly you hear a bizarre noise. A call from a creature you've not heard. As from the snow itself, you witness the following emerge from the ground.
What?
A gaunt, long-limbed quadruped with huge, soulless eyes and a toothy maw rises from the ground. It moves with a lean, predatory grace, and it licks its lips with this long, prehensile tongue. Its back legs, almost like a cricket or an insect as opposed to a mammalian creature, propel it out of the snow, out from what you think is maybe beneath, but is clearly somewhere else. It casts its gaze around at you all. And let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's roll a d8. 1, Kichiro. As the creature looks in your direction, its
Oh, this
eyes.
can't be good.
Oh, just wait for it. Its eyes meet your gaze, and suddenly, a series of razor-sharp claw marks begin to appear, almost manifesting over your body, scratching you as if you are being attacked from all sides. I need you to make me a fortitude save, please.
Oh gosh. Oh.
26.
Alright. With a 26. All right. 26 is good. You take half damage,
Yay.
which is
Yay.
only 6 damage as these wounds begin to appear over your body.
And for all intents and purposes, this thing hasn't moved yet, right? Like it's just standing there staring at me.
Yes, it has taken a full action to draw itself out of the ground and a swift action to turn its gaze upon you. That is all it has done.
Sweet. That's terrifying that it just did that without moving.
Oh yeah, it looks like it's mostly spending its action just kind of getting out of this, out of the ground. All right. Oh, and it does say something. It says, one moment, I just need to find where our lovely Myri had given us. Okay.
That's a weird thing for it to say.
Is it nice to see you all?
Oh my god.
Is it that?
No. It says,
Your next rill.
Run.
my players are so funny. Look at them being all funny and humorous. They are so very, very entertaining. Okay.
I don't see any of them voted for GM of the year.
I'm not going to let that go down anytime soon. All right, here we go.
Kasarin. Kasarin.
All right. That is what you hear it say.
Do we know this name?
I'm
God,
just
no.
Gonna,
Right.
I'm just gonna
Does it have a religious meaning? Sorry, Marcus.
redeem
So-
an insight bonus.
So you might as well be saying Bar Ram you.
Yeah, pretty much.
I was thinking Kalima, honestly.
Yeah.
Marcus has redeemed an insight bonus in hopes that I will share information. Ha 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 ha. Nope. What a shame. Let's return that insight bonus. Thank you. All right. That then brings us to the top of the round. Kyrie, you're up next.
If I 5-foot step, can I still do a full round attack?
Yes, you may.
Okay, cool. I'm going to use my swift action to study this. I'm going to 5-foot step. I am going to aim for at least one of its eyes.
Yep, not a problem. Taking out your knife, you begin to aim at one of its large, bulbous, almost Piscine eyes as you stab and slash to try and hit this almost, I don't know, you hate to call it a dog, but it really does kind of have the bearings of one.
Come the fuck on. Oh, hey, I hit it. Ow.
That is
I like
a hit.
it.
Okay. While you aimed for its head, or sorry, for its eye, you do find purchase, but only in its side, and your blade hits solid. But you do not penetrate the flesh. Its leathery skin is tougher than most armor. And it growls at you.
Now that
Actually, wait,
she's-
sorry, before that, you actually do get sneak attack, my apologies.
Oh, yep, you're right.
Before I say you do no damage.
Damn it. Sorry. There we go.
All right, you actually do damage. You do 3 points of damage.
Is there any knowledge we can use now that she's stabbed it to see what kind of resistance it has?
Sure. Knowledge planes, if you would be so kind. And this creature, by the way, comes courtesy of the sanity check that we got donated earlier on. So thank you so much for said plot twist.
Can any of us do the skill check?
Yes.
Or is it
This
just,
is general knowledge as soon as the creature appears, so you may.
Okay. I would like. Could I use religion?
No.
Or is it not a religion thing?
Nope. It is not a religion thing.
Or a history thing?
Nope. It is a planes thing.
Damn, I don't have planes.
No, then you can't do it. All right. So, Kyrie, that is you moving 5-foot step, and you have made a single attack.
Yes. I would say I was gonna finish, but I didn't know if anyone.
I got 17 on knowledge.
That
sorry.
unfortunately gives you no information on it.
You said planes?
Yes.
22.
Likewise, you have no idea what this thing is. All right, and the sneak attack damage.
Did that not roll?
You need to roll the sneak attack damage. Yep, there we go.
I did, and it was there, and then it went away.
All
It's
right.
weird.
Yeah, 10 points of damage. So you deal 9 damage to this creature. It looks very interested in the tasty rat folk that has started to stab at it. It growls with a voice like kind of gurgled from the back of its throat as it prepares to attack. Rill, you're up next. And thank you to Flyer Bowman for the 1,000 bits. You glorious person, you. Also, by the way, if anyone hasn't seen it already, a boom. There's the thing. I got here. What's your job, bugger?
Yeah.
Okay. Rill, what are you doing?
It's gonna be like my entire action if I sit there and I can't use anything else besides history planes studying this thing, can I?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
What I said a little earlier.
Yeah. Okay, so
And sorry, for both hits, I just hit its body, right? I didn't make the eye because I didn't.
Correct, because much like how I can't simply say, I would like to make an attack to chop your head off and have you instantly die. No, you cannot simply stab it in the eye and blind it without making, like, bigger checks.
Oh, nat 20? Yeah.
Or it's like, do we have cold shots for like -10 to hit or something?
We haven't discussed whether or not we'll include those.
Okay.
I mean, I'd be willing to, but they're pretty useless. Pretty much, you not only get the penalty, but you also then need to crit as well. And then it opens up a whole bunch of feats that allow us to wheel with that
so
and
the,
stuff.
the effects only take place on the crit anyway, right?
Yeah. And you need a whole bunch of feats to get better at cold shots and things. So, generally speaking, if it's a crit, I'll usually give you something if you're aiming for it. But otherwise, it's more.
So we might get blinded on the crit card anyway.
Actually, we'll take a public service announcement moment here. I would say rather than describing to me where you would like to hit something, describe to me the means in which you attack, rather than like I'm trying to slit its throat. It's like, no, I'm gonna flourish my hand, hold it in a reverse grip, and try to drag it across its body in a horizontal arc, right? And then if it hits the neck and it decapitates it, or you know what I mean? Like it sets up for whatever the injury is, rather than tries to predict the injury and has that not succeed. At least it's just my thoughts, so you don't have to. Rill.
okay. So what Rill would like to? So here will try and balance himself.
Oh, you mean you haven't been balanced this whole time? Okay, cool. You...
Yeah. And he'll release his hands out and emit a pulse wave. So he'll so the spell he's casting is prayer.
Okay,
so
very nice.
all enemies get a -1 to their attacks, and all allies get a +1 to their attacks.
Very nice. All right, your prayer emanates from you. Do you have words that you would like to throw out there?
It'd be a mixture of like, please, Saren Ray, assist us with what the hell's going on here.
Cool. All right. It works and passes through. Hey, thank you, McClover, for starting us off with our hype train. Okay, guys. So here is how this works. Whenever we hit a hype train, we give a particular type of reward to my players for the level of hype train that we're going in. We are going to be focused on... Let's go with... a scroll of summons, or should I say a bottle of summons. So here's what's going to happen. Each level of the hype train that we get will represent a CR of the level of monster or creature that can be called upon with a one-use ability. Now, keeping in mind, this can be broken down into different monsters, but it's still one cast. So you can summon, if we get to level 10, we open it up, boom, you can summon 10 level 1 CR1 monsters, or you can summon 1 CR10 monsters. It's a one-use potion, but our heroes will get whatever level as their potential use of CRs for that summoned effect. The summoned monster will last for 1 hour or until destroyed.
Ooh.
That is all.
Just a note as well, prayer is quite a powerful spell. It's +1 on attack rolls, weapon damage rolls, saves, and skill checks with a -1 to all the foes on the same rolls.
Nice. All right.
Yeah, on the same thing.
Yep. Good to know. All right. So, moving swiftly along, that prayer that goes out emanates and definitely does basically hinder most of these guys, as well as benefits our players. Anything else with your... well, you're on Rill, so you can't really move. Sorry, on Grax, so you can't move. All right, the Ice Elemental. The Ice Elemental is going to go for the Samurai that is right there. It is slowed because it has just landed, so it can't do its full attack, but we'll turn around and we'll absolutely clobber Kichiro with a whopping... Nope, what was that? That was... Nope, I rolled attack twice. I should have rolled damage. Come on, you. Boom. 14 points of damage.
Ouch.
As you are struck. Yorama Kichiro looks to you and says, well, I'm not going to lie. That bloody sucked.
You paint with words.
Yes, no, well, look, listen. This creature, whatever it happens to be, is a creature of ice and snow. You'll need to try and shatter it. Talk to the sword. Maybe it can do something to help.
Excellent advice. I will do that.
Sorry,
All
the
right.
rest of us just seeing Kichiro carrying on a one-sided conversation.
Pretty much, yeah. All right, Jet, you're up next.
I'm gonna fireball centered on myself to get all 3 of these little bastards in it.
Sorry, to reiterate, you're casting Fireball centered on yourself. Do I understand
Yeah,
that
he wants
correct?
He wants to get the
Yes.
Hound, he wants to get
And
Grax
yes,
and Rill.
the
But-
ice.
Was to kill us all.
Yeah, he basically wants to get everyone.
No,
Kyrie.
it's more okay. I'll cast a little more south so Jet, Grax, and Rill aren't in it.
Okay, so you're going to cast it so that Jet, Grax, and Rill are not in this.
Well, no, not me. I don't care if I'm in it. I care if the 3 enemies are in it.
I think he meant Kyrie.
Okay, you see this? This is a fireball. Where am I putting this?
Just enough. Okay, a little more south.
Okay.
Little. Right there. Perfect.
Here?
Right there. Perfect.
Can confirm?
Yes.
Okay. Make a reflex save.
Oop.
Also, what is happening to my Discord chat?
It's fixed now. I see it.
Okay, cool.
I can't drag
Also,
it.
thank you so much for the gifted subs. Our hype
Yeah.
train is freaking rolling down. All right, so super quick. Thank you so much to McClover for the bits, to Dovin McYeah for the frickin' Dovin McYeah for the subs, as well as the bits. Seagard for throwing in a handful of bits there as well. Mr. Game and Art for the resub, and Calindria for our resub as well, and the 1,000 bits from our lovely Flyer Bowman, and Mr. Game and Art for more bits, and Dovin McYeah for more. All right, we're powering our way through a level 5 hype train. So there we go.
Does he need to do a
Bane's funny. I didn't ask who was included inside. I said I'm casting Fireball.
does he need a concentration for being next to the elemental?
No, he's gonna get an
It's
attack
not
of
a
opportunity.
concentration. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh wait. Do you want to cast defensively, or are you just gonna get a smacky smack?
I'll take the smacky smack.
The smacky smack. Okay. Well, there's only the little elemental that's gonna try and hit ya.
Right. And that's why I'm not too worried.
All right. It will hit.
Oh, cool.
Well, that's assuming the ice large one doesn't have reach.
It doesn't. Oh well, at least it's not gonna use it here. All right. Scalia coming in with another 5 gifted subs. Holy crap. That's the level 5
So-
reach.
Nice.
Okay.
Round and obviously the fire elemental both passed, so they take half.
Well, the fire elemental's immune to fire, so.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
And
so-
the hound takes half.
And Hound takes half. Okay, not a problem. Roll it into the chat, and then I'll apply
And
them.
I take full damage because I failed my own save.
Hold on, wait. Hang on. Did we roll the saves for them?
Yeah, I carried
He
it.
dropped them
Oh, you
on
dropped
there.
them on them. Yep. Okay, cool. So the Hound
And so
takes.
that's
So the Hound takes
hound
11.
takes half. I take 23. So I think I just downed myself.
You did down your. Oh no, you're on 0, so you're actually disabled. So you're not down yet. The
Perfect.
tiny ice elemental is wiped. The large ice elemental, it failed.
Yes.
So it takes 32 damage. It is still alive. All right. Which brings us to Kichiro. After the sign of another massive explosion. The ground shakes around you as the fireball goes off and sends snow and debris flying everywhere.
All right. Well, first of all, Kichiro is thankful for the momentary warmth. That was pretty nice.
It was very refreshing.
Right? It was so thoughtful. I was
So
warm there for a
thoughtful.
second. He's gonna confer with the sword real quick. He knows, obviously, speaking its name will increase his size and damage category by 1, but he'll see what else the sword has handy that might be useful here.
All right. As you speak to the sword reaches out back to you. I can't remember what the sword's voice. Do we give the sword a voice yet?
Can't remember.
We did, because I've spoken to it a few times, but I don't remember what it sounded like.
Okay, well, for now, it is going to sound like, it is going to sound very, very important. Yes, okay, this is what I'm going with. Listen, Armor. I don't care who you think you're going to ally with, but I am not some trinket to perform tricks. Oh, just give it up already. We already know that you're going to do whatever he asks anyway. After all, he is the chosen one. Chosen one or not. He's not ready to wield the power. Oh yes, no one's ever ready to wield the power, and how will they ever learn if you never do it? Go on, you wanker! The sword growls, and it begins to vibrate. As it vibrates in your hand, Kichiro, you now possess in your hand a sword that not only functions as the giant bane weapon, but also ignores hardness and physical damage reduction.
Oh, I like that.
All right.
Horrible sword. No, I was kidding.
But it is your turn, Kichiro.
Yep. Sorry, I was making a note of that real quick, just so I could remember for later.
No, that's fine.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go after it starts doing that. I'm also going to speak the sword's name, so I can up my category by 1.
All right.
And then I'm going to slash at this elemental that just smacked the crap out of me.
All right. I think this is the music I want. Yes. All right. So, as you call out your sword's name, which is...
It is Tierra no Fuji.
Nice. All right, you begin to grow to the size of the large elemental that is next to you. You take your sword and with your blade, run it straight through the this large icy shelf that runs across its chest. Nice. That is 5 points of damage, but you ignore its damage reduction, meaning you will deal its full damage. As you cut into it. And
Don't forget the extra point of damage.
oh yes, and an extra point of damage from your prayer. And second attack.
Oh, yeah, forgot to add that. Yeah, we'll do a second one. Do I need to roll for the hit again, right? First.
Yes, you do.
Before I roll the damage.
Yep.
It's this guy.
That'll hit. Deal your damage.
7.
16 points of damage. All right.
Sweet.
It is not looking great. As we move swiftly then to Cromwell. You see the hound-like creature and the ice elemental still on the field of battle.
All right, I will 5-foot step down to here and try and slug this ice elemental, crack whatever it's got for bones.
Nice.
Ooh.
Whack! A solid punch directly to where its rib cage would normally be, and it shatters into a million pieces.
Oh man, now you'll jump kick this hound.
All right, you leap
Follow
to go and kick over at the hound.
it. Can I use a hero point?
You may use a hero point.
Yay.
I need to get me some jinx points. All
Don't
right.
remind the audience.
All right, that's a hit. Deal your damage. All right, that is 7 points of damage as you land a solid kick on this creature.
And then I will continue the flurry.
All right,
Oh,
that is another hit.
nice.
Blow after blow, you begin to trade them with this creature. It notices that you are indeed not getting through its hardest, but your sheer number of attacks is causing it some concern.
And I will use a key point to continue pounding into it.
Nice.
Oh, jeez.
All right, and that is another telling blow to its head as it sort of leans
and
back
then
and
I
forth.
have the a -5 final attack from the AB.
Sure. Wait, hold on. So you made an attack against the ice elemental, a flying kick, and then with the flurry of blow, yes? And then a key point for an extra attack. And then you're using your
I think
second.
I've already done the. Yeah, I've already done
Yeah, I think you've already done that one.
Hang on. Let's see. Flurry blows.
Because Flurry of Blows is a full action.
Yes, sorry, I've done 3, and then so Flurry blows is an extra attack, and then a key point for a third attack, and then the -5 is just the general extra attack for high BAB.
Yeah, but isn't Flurry a full round action? Like it's its own action? So you can't add
it's as a full attack action.
Yeah, so it says a full attack action, which means you don't get an offhand attack with a full attack action already having been taken.
Of course you do. You always get the BAB extra attacks in a full attack action.
No. That's if you're taking a full attack action, but your Flurry of Blows is
a full attack action.
No. Okay, so think of it this way: it's like how Cleave is.
It's stacked with bonus attacks.
Does it say that?
Yes, it literally says this additional attack stacks with bonus attacks.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Like haste, similar effects.
Okay, cool. I was just making sure that you weren't taking a full round action to do Flurry of Blows and then also an extra attack on top of that. That's all. Okay, cool.
It stacks with the first attack from the ability, additional attacks from other effects. It's supposed to be an extra attack. He can still, and then it has in parentheses, he can still gain additional attacks from high BAB.
Yep. Okay, cool. Sweet. Yeah, so normally you'd go your main attack, your offhand attack, then your extra attack from Flurry. And then you
I don't have an offhand attack. It's just high BAB.
Well, sorry. Yeah. I know what you mean. Yep. Cool.
Yep,
Carry
so
on.
That's that last
you get one last attack, which hits.
Yep.
Be right back.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, and that is 7 points of damage with that last hit. All right, so this has definitely turned attention to Cromwell. Grax and the Fire Elemental, we now go to you.
All right, so Grax saw that Jet had hit himself with the fireball, so he's gonna run over. But then he noticed also there's this dog over here.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get off a rail.
Okay. You're underneath Rill.
Okay, you keep mixing it up. Rill is on you.
No, I know. Yeah, sorry. So yeah, he's on me. I guess if I were to move, he'd come with me. So
correct.
Or you could just toss him
off. But I see this monstrosity dog, and I command a fire elemental, and I say, "Bomb, firebomb, get it!" And then I say, and dog, stay! And I'm going to cast Daze Monster.
All right, Daze Monster.
Is it
mind affecting?
Oh, actually, it maybe it's an enchantment. Mind affecting, yeah. Dang it.
You cast it. It has no effect. The fire elemental rushes over and tries to slam the creature, and will unfortunately miss.
I'm using my nat 20.
All right. Actually, you can't because it's a summoned monster and not you.
But it's something I summoned, so it's technically.
Technically, what? Is it technically you? No, it's not. So no.
Oh.
You are not.
I thought you'd let me do it before, but never mind. That's all good.
Well, in that case, you shouldn't be looking your gift horse in the mouth. So yes, no, you cannot use your natural 20 for that one.
Chaos
all right.
Goblin.
So,
all right, I'm done.
I have now been awarded 5 glorious jinx points from our very, very kind donation at Flyer Bowman. Thank you, Miss Bowman.
Nice.
Or Flyer Bowman, sorry. I keep calling you Miss, just, ignore when I say that because it's just from your old handle. Okay. As Flyer Bowman's jinx points empower my Hound of Tindalos, that is where it is going to turn the tables. I'm going to use a full attack to bite, claw Cromwell. Let's see how we do. Bite, claw. The 7 missed. I'm going to use one of my jinx points to re-roll that.
No.
That was my bite. I'm going to use that to re-roll my bite.
Miss.
Actually, sorry, I don't need to re-roll my bite. I'm just going to add Well, you know what? That's fine. Either way, both ways hit. All right. So full attack as the teeth sink in and bite into Cromwell for 8 points of damage. One of the claws comes into the side for 7 points of damage, and the other bringing up another 9 points of damage. This series of massive slashes and attacks follow one into the other. As it rips out a piece of your flesh, you hear it
Once more. Kasarin. Kasarin.
Is it trying to say Kyrie?
It could be. All right. In addition,
I don't know why I just did that.
the creature is going to once again stare directly, this time at Cromwell. At Cromwell. Cromwell, make me a fortitude save. It opens its mouth and hisses at you.
+1 from prayer, right? I think.
Yes, you do get a +1 from prayer.
Thank you. I just remembered that.
Where are we? Fortitude. There it is.
Okay, that is half damage, which is... Oh, not great. Another 6 points of damage as, again, it seems like invisible knives start to just slash and cut you from all angles.
Ooh,
All right.
nasty.
We reach the end of the round, which means, once again, we have another series of these large boulders coming crashing down. I need everyone to make me perception checks.
That's better.
Perception checks, perception checks.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
Does prayer add to that or no?
Yes, it will.
Yes. It does.
How many?
1.
I don't think
Okay.
anyone
Just
added
1.
them.
Also 22 for me.
24 for me.
Okay, that's all right.
Could I use a hero point to re-roll?
Whoa.
Yes, you may if you wish.
Sure.
All right, hero point for the reroll from Rill. There we go. All right, it's better. It's better. Okay. More of the meteors begin to hit down. I need a reflex save from... Oh, no.
Yours.
I need a reflex save from Jet, Rill, and Grax.
Uh-oh.
Ruh-roh.
Is that reflex save gonna
Bye,
count
Jet.
as the strenuous action, which is gonna knock me down?
Probably.
Oh,
Actually,
no.
no, it won't. No, it won't.
That's an 11.
That's a 16. 17 with prayer.
That will fail on all counts.
I rolled a natural 1.
Hey, welcome in, Raiders from Trollord Games. Good to see you, my excellent friends. How was your stream? I hope it was well. Hey, guys, listen. I got something. I got an announcement. I got something I want to tell you. And I will tell you through our little chat thing. Guys, if you are joining from the raid, my name's Mike. I'm the Dead Aussie Gamer. A freaking Crit Choice Award nominee for Best Pathfinder GM. And if you want to see me, instead of being a nominee, be a winner for that, consider going over the Google Doc form that's in the chat there and offering your support to your old friend Dag. Because, you know, I'd love to win my very first award. That'd be amazing.
You've never seen
Mwah.
it before. A vote for yes is a vote for world peace.
Yes, a vote for yes is a vote for world peace. If you've never encountered me before, I have a handful of puppies, and I will, and they're hostages. You know. No, I wouldn't. I don't. Yeah. I don't have puppy hostages, but I do, however, have my players hostage, as there is an explosion of ice that comes down here.
You wouldn't make me go onto my third character, would you?
Can I...
Watch me!
Dude.
Watch me!
By the way.
In fairness, you're the one who dropped a fireball on yourself.
It is true, but that is
Crystal, would
20.
you allow me to move 5 feet?
No, that is 26
Okay.
points of damage to all of you.
Nice.
Oh,
Oof.
Grax, you are down.
I'm down. That means I
I'm
dropped- that
using
means
the
I
hero
fall on the
point to
ground.
stay up. I'm using the
uh,
hero point to stay up.
hold on, wait. How are you down,
Oh,
Rill?
yes.
You only you haven't taken any damage.
Yeah, but he was underneath me.
Oh yeah, sorry.
So
You
if he's
fall to
gonna
the
go
ground.
down, I'll fall down.
Yeah, you
I'm
fall to
using
the
the hero
ground.
point to stay up.
Jet, I believe that will kill you.
Woo!
Oh gosh, like straight up kill him.
Character number 3, here we go.
Yeah,
my God.
and you just hit 69 damage, so nice. All right. So, thank you, Troll Lord, for the gifted subs.
Whoa.
Thank you for bringing your community here, and for, of course, your kind and generous support. Guys, if you haven't checked out Troll Lord Games, not only a great game publisher, also an amazingly fun group of people that create wonderful content, not only for you to enjoy, but also with a ton of our friends and content creators from all over the world. Troll Lord Games, very insightful, very creative, very beautiful group of people. So go give them a follow. Go check out their content. Click on their name, follow the link, and yeah, go check them out. Highly recommended by the Dead Aussie Gamer. All right. So let's shift gears, shall we?
Take the hero point off me because I was gonna stay at 1.
Are you gonna stay at 1?
Yeah, because I would.
And
be
Rill
down.
does not have any means of staying
I
up.
mean,
So
Jet.
Jet,
Oh.
sorry. All right.
No,
So-
no, I do not.
I only knew him half as well as I twice should have got to.
Okay. That's very sad.
Would
You know, I
say a
called your
magic
bluff.
item be able to assist with that?
Nope.
Nah, all right, I tried.
So-
the magic
Well,
bag item.
you know,
Divine healing.
Uh-oh.
Oh. Okay. All right. Fine. God damn it! I swear, I give my audience way too much power. I swear.
What do you mean? The audience literally made this encounter.
That's true. All right. So, the large boulder of ice comes careening down towards them. Grax, you try your hardest to rush out of the way and dodge just as ice and snow pelt across your face, these showers of icy shards cutting through your ear, your back, your spine. Rill, you're also struck by the back. Your armor manages to protect you for the most part, but you are still also torn to shreds. Jet, you turn to try and run. As you do so, however, you trip and you fall. Your legs and your arms burnt so severely from your own fireball attack that as you step forward, you find yourself unable to carry yourself down, out of range. And as you fall to your knees, this huge, massive hailstone crashes into your body and your back. Everyone watches as Rill spews this stream of bright crimson across the snow and the ice. The creature then begins to again manifest its form, and you watch as he disappears beneath its body. Everyone, you have a moment to react to the death of Jet.
Jet. No. I'm like half distracted by the dog, but also the elemental and also Jet down. And I'm like, I was supposed to run and heal you. Fuck.
But you didn't.
Stupid dog. You made me look bad.
Yeah, it was the dog's fault.
Well, he's not dead. I just have to get to him. That's all.
He's pretty dead.
I just have to get to him.
You could heal him,
Dead,
bro.
Jim.
But we also
I
have to
just-
deal with this giant thing.
I just need to know, how tall is this hound?
We gotta get out of here.
It's medium-sized, so however medium-sized it happens to be.
So I can't see Jet dying. All I know is that Grax is now crying out.
Oh,
Jet.
you knew where Jet was standing, and there is no more Jet.
It's just paste.
There is no more Jet.
He's inside of the ice
All right,
elemental now.
Kichiro, any reaction?
Yeah, I mean, he'll be surprised by it, but he's also in the middle of combat, so he's gonna try to stay focused on what's going on. Take care of the matter at hand, as it were.
Vocalize the internal struggle of Kichiro as he sees this happening.
Yeah, well, I mean, because he's torn, because he's after the elemental that was in front of him went down, he immediately turned his attention to the hound, getting prepared to go help attack that thing, and then all of the sudden Jekt got squished by a giant ice cube, and there was nothing he could do to help. So he's got kind of that helpless feeling there, sort of a mixture of failure and helplessness on that one.
I like that. Beautiful. Rill,
Yes.
your reaction to your comrade being obliterated?
Well, Rill doesn't think he's obliterated. Rill thinks he can still help him in some way. No matter how helpless the scene seems to be, he still thinks he can help in some way.
Maybe he's just entertained.
Is this
At
like
some point-
a
At some point, doesn't
delusion?
Rill also know the limits of his own powers?
Rill has no limits to his powers. Not in his mind.
Right. So Rill is delusional, is what you're saying.
Probably delusional at this point.
Sure. All right. Absolute abject disbelief. Cromwell.
We'll go with that.
May his soul find rest as the warrior's spirit went out as he lived in a explosion of life.
Everywhere.
All right. So,
Elemental, get him.
now, as this happens, the scene goes dark. The battle seems to fade into the distance.
Wake up.
Jet, you hear a voice coming from somewhere in the dark that now envelops you.
Wake up. No!
Do you respond, Jet?
In this dark, is Jack standing? Is he laying down, or
How do you envision yourself in the darkness?
probably in this? Considering that the elemental crushed him, probably laying face down. So, and even if he is dead, he would still feel the after effects of dying. So he would like struggle and slowly push himself up to his feet.
As you rise to your feet, you stand before what looks to be several like blighted, like kind of almost like destroyed bits of dirt and cinder. As you do so, standing before you with an acrid smell of death and decay, you see what appears to be a black dragon.
Mortal of flesh and bone, bearer of my noble blood. You taste defeat on your lips, and spew death like breath. How dare you squander my blessed gift?
Jack has no response. He just he does feel a hint of shame. Because not knowing, like, the natures of dragons, he doesn't know that black dragons are outright, not good. So along those lines, he does feel a hint of, like, yeah, I failed.
Pathetic creatures. Not worthy of the blood that runs through your veins. You think me some kind of fool that would allow for your demise to squander and sully my name in the realms of my enemies. This is not going to happen this day. But nor am I going to save your miserable skin. I take something from you. If for nothing else, you can drag your carcass home, so that I might deal with you myself. Rise, puny mortal, and despair.
Jet, your
That sounds like the most unfriendly revivify I've ever heard.
Oh fuck! I'm back. No, I want to die. Send me back. All right. So, Jet, you have lost both of your legs.
Oh.
You watch as both of your legs have been cauterized by acid. You are able to pull yourself free and find that you're in like almost like this terrible burning pain, but alive. More than alive, in fact. You are on full health.
And he looks down. No.
Yeah.
Are
So
my
Jet,
legs actually gone?
yeah, both of your legs are actually gone.
And do I feel the pain of them being gone?
You feel the pain of the acid burns, but you don't feel like, you know what I mean? Like you don't feel as though you've just suffered a massive, catastrophic injury.
Right. Jack's gonna snap awake, look at his legs, and then immediately start screaming in terror.
Baba, you ain't got no legs.
How can he look at his legs? They're not there.
They're underneath the they're underneath the ice elemental.
I'm just being a wise ass. Come on.
Yep. Glad we took that moment and made a joke out of it.
Yes.
So moving on.
Humor is my defense.
It's how we
mechanism.
process pain,
Come
Dag.
on.
I am absolutely aware. I'm absolutely aware. I knew this in Curse of Strahd when someone decided to throw a portrait into a flame. There are many ways to deal with loss and stress and horror and nastiness and yeah, you know, like I don't blame it.
Usually it's to go insane.
Yeah, or usually it's to diffuse the fear. But yes, nonetheless, that doesn't change the facts. The Jet is without his legs. The pain still rushes through your body. And the ice elemental is not done with you either. As we return to the top of the round... Actually, no, we weren't even at the bottom of the round. No, we were. Yeah, no, we were. That was where the creature landed. So now, top of the round, Kyrie, you're up.
After all that, it would be funny if the elemental just looks down and then does a slam, gets a crit, and kills him again.
That is very possible.
It gets a crit, rolls a double crit, gets the third right after.
Jeez. The enemy gets the triple threat.
All right, I've dropped some stuff, so I will be right back, but I can still hear you. Kyrie, go.
Comes back with the arms.
I was gonna say, just with it studied still. Well, I'm also gonna swift action study the other one at the same time.
Swift action study. Yep.
And then I'm going to again pull around and attack the guy in front of me.
All right, go for it.
If you step, will you get flanking?
If you
Do I not already?
You are not flanking at the moment, but yeah, that's fine. You can 5-foot step and flank.
All right. What do I add for that?
+2.
Damn. All right.
Did you say that prayer gave +1 to attacks too, or was it just other things?
That's right.
Yep,
+1
+1 to
damage,
attacks.
+1 to attacks.
Okay. Action.
So +3.
Oh.
Oh.
All
Well,
right.
that's a hero point.
Jinx point to counter.
Oh.
All right.
I miss these.
No.
I miss my Jinx points. All right.
She's just
I
gonna use
still
an
get the
extra 20.
second attack, right?
That's true, but we get to fumble first.
Okay.
All right, pick a number between 1 to 5.
Just one. Why not?
Here we go. Melee attack. You rang your own bell. Until you are healed, you are now permanently deafened. So as you've gone to strike at the hound, you've basically again hit that thick leather armor. And as it's happened, it sort of stepped backwards and headbutted you in the head. As it crushes up against your nose, your ears start to ring, and it roars and bursts both of your eardrums.
I'm gonna look on the bright side. I can't listen to Grax anymore.
There.
And you can't hear Jet screaming.
You're like, oh, that was getting so loud. Okay, here we go.
Hey, Eldritch Scribe, thank you so much for joining us. Mwah. Welcome in. I have news. You ready?
Oh!
Oh, follows it up with a crit.
Oh!
Nice.
Oh!
Hey, Kyrie.
Hey, I'm gonna cancel it out with my hero point.
You can't cancel me. I can cancel you.
Yes, I can. I've done it before.
You can. Have you?
Yes.
All right, fine. It's been a
Just
while
like
since
how
I've
I
had a jinx
natural
point, so I'll
20'd by
take your word
elemental.
for it. Fine. All right, but I'll still take it. All right, critical hit. As you go for your attack. Now, while we're as we're working the attack, welcome into the Eldritch
Does it
Scribe.
still have
My
your
name is
blood
Michael
on it?
Dead Aussie Gamer, and welcome to Reign of Winter. Our heroes are fighting a Hound of Tindalos and a giant ice elemental. It is currently the middle of a hailstorm of giant elementals, and they're doing battle. But yeah, welcome in.
And double sneak attack.
Double sneak.
And,
Oh yeah.
Yep.
and one of our characters just lost
It
their
doesn't
legs.
double the sneak attack, no.
Just had to add that.
Yeah.
All right, so that is 18 points of damage, which, yeah, they'll just go straight there. All right, done and done. As you've stepped forward and made 2 slashes at this creature, Rill, you're up next.
Okay, so Rill knows this is a bad idea, but Rill's gonna do it anyway.
Fireball.
No, not as bad as Jet's, but still pretty bad. So he's gonna channel energy, right where he's standing.
All right, very well.
And
Channel Energy is not a
so-
spell, meaning you do not provoke an attack of opportunity with it.
Nope, but it's probably gonna heal. Won't heal the elemental because it hasn't taken any damage, but it's probably gonna heal the hound.
That is very true. It will indeed. All right, roll your healing into chat, and everyone will heal 15 hit points. All right, so let me do that real quick. So that is...
Yeah, it's gone up to 4d6. It has gone up to.
15.
If her sneak attack is precision damage, then it would get doubled.
I
and I'll
believe
go-
any extra damage doesn't get doubled on a crit. I could confirm, but I'm going to say no for the time being.
And Rill was just going to take well, he's going to like hop himself off of where Grax is, and he's going to take a step if that's something that he can do.
Oh yeah. Do I get the card? Cause I.
Mhm.
got the
Oh,
20?
yes, you do. Give us a 1 to 5, please, and Rill, you hop off Jet. Oh, sorry, off Grax.
I'll do a
just
3.
take
Not everybody
step
now, are
away. That's it. That's all I can do.
All right. What was the number, Kyrie?
3.
1, 2, 3. That is cracked rib. The target is now fatigued. Oh wait, no, piercing damage. Sorry. You get +2 on your momentum meaning that your attack rolls get a +2 until the end of your next turn.
All right.
And you can also roll me extra sneak attack damage, because I did confirm with Archives of Nethys that it does roll. Oh wait, no, sorry, no, my apologies. You cannot, because there is an ability called Sneaking Critical that allows you to add to crit your sneaks.
All right.
Yep, so I do stand corrected. So yes, there is no, so you do not double your sneak attack dice. All right, Jet, we now go to you.
Jack's screams of pain have now transformed into screams of rage, as I need the elemental to make a what is it? Reflex save.
Are you casting a spell?
DC 6. No. Using my amulet of Black Dragon's Breath.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. It needs to make a DC 16 reflex save. I can't force it.
Okay,
Because it doesn't.
No, that's okay.
It doesn't use my. What'd it get?
29, looks like.
Alright, so it takes half, and that's 1. So it'll take whatever half of this is gonna be.
Well, that's a lot
Nice.
of sixes.
That was really good. That was like freaking 5 6s. Damn. All right.
8,
so 37.
yeah.
That's 15. 18. Done. Nice. Good hit.
As Jack's scream of rage just spews out this fucking giant line of acid into its face.
He just vomits.
Well, no, it's in the shape of fire, but it's acid. He's not vomiting.
Just imagine you screaming so hard that you just vomit. Whoa.
And that is 1 charge less than I have left.
All right. Beautifully done. We then go to Kichiro. Oh wait, no, you got a move action if you want to take it, but you know.
I can only crawl, and I don't think I can crawl very far.
You cannot.
It'll trigger an attack, so I'm not going to.
Very well. Kichiro, you're up next.
Oh. All right. Can I get to the other side of this hound from where I am?
I mean, yes, you can walk there.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure, because I have to go around, because it's surrounded on 3 sides right now.
Sure.
So I just wanted to make sure I could get there.
Yeah. Like there.
All right, cool. So I'm going to do that, and then we're going to go slashy.
All right. You can't make full round attack because you've moved this round. So you want to get a single attack.
That's fine.
All right, make your attack.
So just 1 slashy.
Nice!
Nice. Beautifully done.
Ooh. Confirmed. Ooh.
Nice.
All right.
That's a lot of
23 points of damage, and it does not absorb any of it, which is good because it doesn't look like it did. Sweet. All right, another massive hit to the hound. It is not looking bueno. It is unbueno. As Kichiro moves and manages to land the slash. Cromwell, we go to you.
Right, let's trade some more blows with this thing. It seems to enjoy it. Let's do a flurry of blows. Dragon style.
nice.
All right. Your dragon gauntlet strikes once. Strikes twice.
Yeah.
And a third time. And with that final hit, the hound dissipates, once again whispering this name that you are unfamiliar with as it vanishes from sight.
Can you spell the name it was saying?
Sure. It was Kasarin. All right. We then move to the Ice Elemental with 2 slam attacks.
Oh gosh.
Grax.
Yeah.
It is going to go for its first attack against you. I'm going to burn a Jinx point. First of all, does a 23 hit you?
No.
All right, very well.
Grax has almost one of the highest ACs in the group.
Yeah? Nice. All right. And a second attack.
Oh gosh.
Oh!
No!
I will,
Okay, not confirmed.
I will use a Jinx point to try and confirm that crit. That'll do it.
No! Oh no!
All right, Grax.
Oh,
Hi,
no.
Grax.
No! I don't have any more Jinx points, but will you take the nat 20?
No, that is not what they're for.
Okay.
It is to turn. It is to turn a roll into a 20.
No, I guess I'm not dead. I'm just dying.
That is very true. All right. Its second attack hits Grax, and with a large wham on the creature. I need you to make a fort save.
Don't die, Grax, or just cost your back.
20?
20, you're fine. The numbing
Okay.
cold doesn't penetrate you.
The numbing cold I don't feel because I'm slowly dying.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
The elemental disappears. As we go to Grax, who needs to make me a fortitude save to avoid bleeding out.
I thought the big elemental was disappearing.
No. All right. What is your constitution score?
14.
14. So 60.
Pretty good.
You're on 1 hit point before permanent death.
Ooh.
Oh!
All right.
Oh.
End of the round.
Nice.
Once again, this is the final round of the hail. As I need all of you to make a perception check.
Except me.
Except for, yes, Grax.
And a +1 for everyone if they didn't add the modifier.
Yep, no worries. All right, you all see the oncoming mass of these elementals, and you realize that the reason why all of the stores are locked up and all of the places were closed down was they were prepared for these elementals. You, however, a little less so.
I'm hyper focused on the ice bastard that.
I would say the fact that your legs are crushed, I feel like that's understandable. Yeah.
Yeah, too.
At least he didn't crush your spirits.
Ow, my spirit!
No, that's that dragon's job.
All right. The elementals crash land, but you manage to avoid most of them with little to no effort. As, again, these elementals crash land to the ground. And we turn our attention now back to the top of the round. For the final round, potentially.
Okay, so I have an elixir of fire breath. It is a caster level 11. Do I need to be an 11 to use it?
Sorry, I'm going to take a moment. Do you believe that you as an entire group are going to beat the storm?
I just want to get this thing off of Jet.
Very well. I would like to allow you to... Well, he's not on Jet, to be clear. Jet is free. His legs are trapped, but they're not attached to him anymore.
Okay. I had it understood that.
I was
I
de-legged.
misunderstood that.
Yeah.
I am legged.
You're legless.
You must have found your homebrew, real.
Yeah.
It's got a kick to it.
All right.
Damn it.
And
You
okay,
went
so
up,
Grax
didn't
is down. Jet is without legs. Yes.
That
Yes.
is correct.
Jesus.
Give that
Okay.
man a standing ovation.
All right.
Look, I'd say I
Um,
need to take a seat for all these bad jokes, but
Yeah, he tried to make a
Lord.
speech, but he hasn't got a leg to stand on.
Oh my god, I hate all of you. So
Be
no,
the
I
bigger man and walk
still
away.
would like to try to use it for the big boy, and then highly recommend that Ril or Kichiro grab Grax and
And we should leg it.
yes, and Cromwell should try to pick up the half of Jet so that we can go.
The half of
Yes.
Ah, now he only half the man he used to be.
Dear fucking lord. Can I do that?
Yeah, yeah.
I don't like the way you say that though.
we
Yeah, if you want to waste your
can
time.
do anything we want.
Sure.
Yeah. I'm not gonna. Look, I'm not here to dictate what you guys do. I'm just here to take out your legs when you do them.
Okay.
Take the
You
legs
should
right out
see that
from underneath you.
Thunderous?
Follow-up question.
Mm.
Does this count as casting?
What are you using? The potion bottle?
It's yes.
No,
and
that
then
won't count as
it's-
casting.
Well, okay. So if I do the breathing fire, which is what I'm going for here, that's not a cast, so I don't have to do it defensively.
I'm not sure that you can do it without hitting allies, though.
It says I can hit a single target up to 25 feet away.
Ah,
It doesn't say
okay.
how.
So it's a
it
target
hits.
spell. So yeah, that's fine. So no, you drinking the potion will not target it, but you making a ranged attack will.
Okay, so I would need to.
5 foot
wait.
step away and then do it.
Well, because it also doesn't say it. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. It says that I just deal damage, not like that I do an attack. So how do I cast that defensively?
So what's the spell again?
It's a potion.
It's Elixir of Fire Breath.
Elixir of Fire
Um,
Breath.
Yeah, so you can breathe fire up to 3 times, each time dealing 4 to 6 points of fire damage to a single target up to 25 feet away. The victim can attempt a DC 13 reflex for
Okay.
half damage.
All right, yeah, no, that should be fine. Look, just for the sake of it, just take the 5 foot step, and that way it doesn't matter either
Okay,
way.
Yeah, thank you.
And then DC 16 reflex save, you said?
13.
Okay. It makes the save, so it's half the damage, which is now just full damage. So just roll the damage on him. Oh, roll the damage in chat. All right, 14 damage to the elemental. All right, and that is all. Which brings us to Rill. Grax has fallen, and as such, you have landed prone on the ground as well.
I moved away before that happened.
Oh yes, you did. You're right. Yes, you did.
Yep. So just go over how the death part works. Besides, you just die, as in your hit points has to go
So
so
when your hit
far.
points hit 0, you're disabled, and if you take any strenuous action, you will fall to -1. At -1, you are unconscious and begin to die. Every round, while you are not stable, you will take 1 point of damage automatically if you don't make a Constitution saving throw of 10 plus whatever your negative hit points are at. Once you reach your negative hit points in your Constitution, so whatever your Constitution score is, once that hits the negative hit points, you are permanently dead.
So how far would Grax? So is it 58?
You have no
normally?
idea as a character.
Oh yeah, as a character. But how is it normally like? Is it like double our
All
maximum
right.
hit points
I would like you
normally?
to. No, it's whatever your constitution is.
Okay. Oh yeah, the number in your constitution.
Correct.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
I understand. Okay, so in seeing that, so what I'll do, I have a second, third level domain spell, which is cure critical wounds. So I'll race over, pretty much with almost like having a dress dragging behind me, because of how long the garments were. So I'm like shuffling in the snow.
Sure.
Pretty funny. So I have. So can I put my axe away and take out my? Because I have a cure light wounds wand as well.
Sure.
So can I take? Yep. So I have my wand in hand. Here's my trusty wand. So I have that in hand, and I'm shuffling over. It's almost like a toddler with big jammies on. And I reach out and I cast Cure Critical Wounds. So it's a level 3 cure spell.
All right. Question: how much Pathfinder have you played?
Very little.
Okay, good. In which case, you are still in the leeway section where I will permit this. If you cast near him, he will get an attack of opportunity. If he hits you, you will lose your spell if you don't make the concentration check. What you can do is you can cast defensively to try and avoid getting hit. This is a concentration check.
What if I cast it?
What's that?
What if I cast it now, then move into Grax?
That won't make a difference because you are still within this range currently.
He's got like
Okay.
10 foot range or whatever.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
what this means is you can make a concentration check. The target number is 15 plus double the spell level. So, on your action sheet, there should be CC, which is your cast level check, and your target number is 21, I believe.
Yeah.
I guess the other party doesn't know is that generally big creatures have a reach more than the 5 foot around them.
Yeah, the larger the creature, the longer the reach.
Real wasn't worried about that. He's just trying to get to his companion.
If you're not worried about it, you can always risk the hit anyway.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
I'll cast defensively.
Okay, then cast defensively. That won't count.
That's all right.
Okay, here we go. 34, brilliant.
Nice.
Oh yeah, because we got the casting defensively stuff for real, didn't we? Like a bunch of stuff. So yeah, you basically can't fail on a bunch of things. So perfect. This is exactly what you want to use it for. So yes, without provoking an attack of opportunity, you heal Grax. Roll the healing for him.
So I run in there and slide down in there and kind of touch him with the edge of my foot to release the spell out.
So Rill can't fail on a level 1 or a level 2. No, level 1 spell.
Yeah, correct. He can't fail on level 1, and level 2 he needs to roll like a 2 or something.
Yeah.
So also, since let me find it to do with my healing, if I cast any spell, any heal spell, it's 50% extra.
Nice. Okay, so 22 becomes 33, so that's another 11 healing.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Level 6, all your cure spells are treated as if they were empowered, increasing the amount of damage healed by half or 50%.
Yeah, nope. The Light of Saren Ray heals you for an extra half. Done.
Through my foot. So I kick Grax in the face and heal him.
Oh, you kick him in the face? Because he has only got one.
Yeah, I just slide along, kick him. Oh, he's dead.
Okay.
Oh, well.
Because one hit point will actually permanently kill him. All right, Jet, you're up.
I'm about to heal
I
him.
will also defensively cast and cast Fly.
Okay, how long have you been playing Pathfinder?
I already said I will cast defensively.
Very well, cast defensively. This won't count.
Ow.
No, it doesn't count. So yeah, cast defensively. So that's CC on your actions.
Let's see. I only have. I don't have it.
If you look on your spell.
Oh, there it is.
Yep.
Oh.
You do not cast it. As you try to, but you realize the creature is about to swat you, and you instinctively break your concentration. You will lose the spell as if you had cast it, unfortunately.
Yep.
All right, you've got a move action left. Just chill out.
How far can I move since I have no legs?
You can move at quarter speed.
What's quarter of 30?
Wouldn't you also not want a full, because won't you get attacked if you move?
Yeah, 10
Yeah,
foot.
so I can only move like 5, so I can move there
Yep, done.
without getting bitch slapped again.
All right, Kichiro, you're up.
All right, so just so I'm tracking, the plan is to get these guys and get out of here. Is that what we're doing?
That is my plan,
Well,
yes.
These things don't seem to have stopped coming, and they're getting larger. I'm worried about the size of the next one.
Yeah, that's fair. Hmm. All right. Kichiro would probably then just turn around and hit this one that's right behind him.
Sure.
So, you know, the usual double slashiness.
Yeah, not a problem. All right, your blade sings through the snow as it strikes. Beautiful.
Ooh.
That is 8 points of damage. Followed by your second.
Ugh.
Ooh.
And that
No.
is a fumble.
We're going to hero point that one.
All right, let's hero point it.
I almost dropped that on myself.
All right, that is a hit. All right, for 9 damage. It is still standing, but quite injured. Which then takes us to Cromwell, our monk.
Sorry, just having a look at drag. So drag provokes from the target of your action. Would it provoke from other things?
What do you mean? So if you're trying to drag them,
Drag, no, drag, jet.
yes, you will provoke, but not the creature.
The
So if
drag
you're
itself won't, but the movement will.
yes.
Okay.
Well, no,
And would
sorry.
they provoke-
The drag. Okay, so using the maneuver will provoke from the person you're targeting, and then
Yeah.
when you pull them, anyone outside will be able to hit you if you move through their threatened area.
Okay, but not the person I'm dragging.
Correct. Forced movements do not provoke attacks of opportunity.
Right. And I'm guessing it wouldn't be possible to withdraw and drag.
Correct, because withdraw is a full round action.
Okay. In that case, I would like to use the hero point and step in and grab Jet, and then use the flying kick action to kick off the large elemental and throw us both back away from it.
That sounds reasonable. I will accept that. All right.
Cool.
I'm not even gonna get you to roll on it. You just make a unarmed attack on the creature, and that'll work.
Cool.
And I'll say that it launches you into the trees. All right. Wham! For 16 points of damage. As you kick it and fly into the trees, you land off the beaten path. All right. Which brings us, unfortunately, to the ice
No.
elemental. 2 attacks. It is going to
I'm
start.
still down.
You are still down. You are still prone. You are awake though. So, Rill, you're going to be the first. You're going to be the first target.
Yep.
All right, that'll miss. Second, it'll hit you again because the other guy's on the floor. That one will hit.
Take 1 off. 'Cause it's got prayer. Oh no, that one doesn't have prayer on it.
It does not have prayer on it.
That's new.
So that is 16 points of damage.
That's a shame.
Yeah.
All right,
Ow.
Grax, you're up next.
All right.
Get up.
Ooh, okay.
Better get up and start to run. So help me.
Yeah. Okay. So I can crawl like
You know,
a
you
5
cannot
foot
crawl defensively.
Okay, can I do the 5-foot step to avoid
No, because you're crawling.
You can't. You actually have to stand up and do that. Oh.
Yeah, 5-foot step is a
yeah,
quick
yeah.
step, which you can't quick step while you're crawling.
You actually have to be standing to be able to take one.
Oh, okay. Well, if I stand up, I'm gonna get opportunity attacked, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like you're gonna get hit anyways, so
Okay, fine.
Get up and run.
If I'm. Okay, fine. I get up and run.
All right, let's see what happens.
That actually doesn't hit because I have a 32 right now.
Why do you have 32?
Because I have ability, or sorry, it's ability step. I've got mobility.
Mobility
Which
won't
gives you
count
a
because this is
+2.
an attack of opportunity for you standing up.
Right, but it just
Mobility
it's from
is
movement
against-
though.
Oh, right. No, it's not
Yeah.
just. Is mobility is not just for movement? Yeah, interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
And then underfoot, because it also gives me a +2 against opportunity attacks when you.
Oh no, hold on, wait, no. Attacks of
within
opportunity
range.
from movement
Ah.
specifically, so you don't get that 4 from that.
Yeah,
isn't
cause when
standing
you
up
move
movement?
out.
And +4 acrobatics check to move past lower opponents. And +2, yeah. So no, this is not mobility. This is standing up from prone. Attack of opportunity.
Okay, well, I still get the +2.
You do not.
From attacks of opportunity caused when you move out or within
Nope,
a larger
that is
opponent.
not what
you're
you're
not
taking.
moving. You're
that-
taking an action.
Correct. This
No.
is for taking action. Yeah. Think of it.
I thought standing was part of movement, but
No,
okay.
it's not part of movement. That's D&D.
Dang it.
All right.
Crap.
Stand up takes a move action.
Ah.
God damn it.
Moving.
Stand up does, which means that he then need to make it. But it does. So as you go to stand up, you've sort of like tried to raise yourself up, and the creature has just gone and hit you in the back. And you have gone back down.
Okay, never mind. I was gonna do something else, I guess, but
Well, we don't back
late.
these.
no, I know. I thought of something else, but it's too late.
All right. The elementals then move.
Quickly.
5, 10, 15. Okay,
Does
so
does the really big ice elemental, does it have the giant subtype?
no. Okay, so Rill, you get 1 attack against you, which misses.
Sure.
2 attacks against. Oh no, 1 attack against Kichiro. Will miss. 2 attacks against Kyrie. Miss and miss. All right. The elementals do not do very much as they try to unleash a series of attack, but of course, it is the end of the round. Meaning, I need another perception check from everyone.
Oh boy.
No, it's the last one only if we get the fuck out, which we're not doing.
Well, we can't. Is the
Oh,
problem?
+1, so 21.
I'm trying.
Okay.
I'm trying to get out.
Rill.
Yeah.
I'll hero point.
Hero point
So
it.
you're out. You're
Fine.
good.
All right. Hero point.
15. Still focused on this elemental in my legs.
All right.
21.
Okay.
Just reaching out forlornly.
All right.
21. Because of prayer.
Another ice elemental lands over in this direction.
Huge. Number 2.
Huge, sorry.
That's not good.
Yeah, sorry. Huge elemental will land over here. And Yeah, basically, as this giant elemental crashes into the ground, again, you've narrowly managed to avoid getting struck by this creature. You can actually see there are a bunch of like smaller and tiny ones that are landing nearby you. You guys realize that this is definitely an uphill battle, but in this particular moment, a dense fog. Whoop, hang on.
Smell comes to help.
All right. A dense fog begins to come out of the woodworks. The sound of a pipe begins to blow. As this happens, with your perception checks, you manage to find an opportunity to escape. Is anyone going to continue fighting these elementals?
Absolutely not.
Fuck no.
Will we
No.
be able to get Grax out as well?
You have no idea.
I'll grab him.
You want to try and grab
I'm
him?
gonna reach down and grab him.
All right, you will provoke 2 attacks of opportunity, but beyond that, anyone else? Nope. Okay, Kichiro, Kyrie, you guys use the opportunity of the cover to leave. 50% mischance to hit Rill. Let's see how it happens. First attack from the little elemental is a 4. He misses. The larger elemental, he gets 19, also misses thanks to the cloud cover, and you manage to pull Grax to safety. While hiding within the canopy of the forest, you watch as more of these elementals begin to fall. It becomes an onslaught, and eventually these elementals begin to move around and almost start to search places. You can see that they get up to stores and shops and start to bash on walls and the like. As this happens, it is not long before you can hear the sounds of the ice trolls and the mirror men mobilizing to cut down swaths of these elementals. Before long, you look to the sky and could see a glorious white dragon. It flies in the air and swoops through, using its mighty wings to pull the elemental storm in. As it does so, it uses the wing beats to launch this magical storm back out over the lake and away from the city. There's a horn that sounds and a cheer that goes out as the elemental storm passes. All right. For now, however, our heroes are safe and have managed to infiltrate the forest. But this is only the beginning.
But at what cost?
But at what cost? What white dragon?
My
White
legs.
dragon, yes. The white dragon. There's a single white dragon here in the town that protects it, and it was mobilizing to clear all this stuff out. But yes, our heroes managed to survive by the skin of their teeth. Grax brutally injured, still needing healing. We can deal with all of that next week when we return for our next adventure. Now, thank you so much, everyone, for coming and joining us. My name is Michael. I'm the Dead Aussie Gamer. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. I do see DM Dave and Centauri joined us towards the end as well, and it was much, much appreciated. And Silenius, thank you for joining us as well. It was very, very appreciated. Now, for those of you who don't know, I mean, we've talked about it a few times, but I'm going to keep plugging it. Boom! Look at that. There's a vote thing. Click on the button and vote for Dag to be the most awesome Pathfinder GM of the year. That is kind of what we're doing. Listen to some of us actually. Never. But yes, Dungeon Master, Game Master of the Year for Pathfinder. I would love to walk away with a win. So if you guys want to help us out, go check that out. Our friends from over at Careful Cantrip are also there, as well as Duke from One Shot Questers and many other familiar faces to the channel. So definitely give us a look. All right. Hey, thank you for joining us, Lux. We're actually just about to wrap up, but much appreciated for coming and hanging out. We are going to go and raid now. Who are we raiding? Who are we raiding? Who are we raiding now? We are raiding. Oh, thank you. So kind. Well, don't worry, Lux, because we will be back tomorrow for Fireside Chats over on our dear friends at Careful Cantrip. So if you haven't checked it out, go to carefulcantrip.com. You'll find us there, hanging out, doing cool things, amazing things over there. And you'll also find us over on Friday, where we'll be back here doing Extinction Curse, Pathfinder 2nd Edition. And on Saturday, come and join us for DAG versus The Walking Dead, a free league publishing game where I try to survive the zombie apocalypse. So there you go. Lots of cool stuff. And if you haven't followed us already, follow us. And you'll find all the notifications will come out either there or on my Discord or on my Twitter. Links in the description below. Yeah, there.
Yeah.
There. Boom. There they are. All the things. Okay. Let's see who is up and raid worthy. Blah blah blah. D20 deathmatch. Oh, GM Hina. GM Hina is doing some artwork. We have D20 deathmatch doing a rerun. Where can we get back at DAG for using all those jinx points? You can't. Ha ha ha. This is what you guys get for relying on your hero points to try and stave off your impending doom. It's like, ha ha ha, this isn't seriously dangerous. We have hero points. Joke's on you, suckers.
We'll just take you out on The Walking Dead.
That's true. You can try. Okay.
Zombies.
Well, actually, it looks like literally no one is online for things. So, unfortunately, guys, I think we're just gonna say goodbye. Normally, we do like to raid into friends and fams, but guys, that's just it. What is always to be a zombie like candy apocalypse? Candy apocalypse. Oh man, I would die. I would fall to the candy apocalypse immediately. That is my biggest weakness, is candy. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, my name is Michael. I'm the Deadest Gamer. This is my place. This is my face. Thank you to all of our players who have come and joined us today. Look at these wonderful faces. Thank you to Hero Forge for our wonderful artworks, as well as these amazing tokens. Thank you to Sirenscape for the beautiful sounds we enjoyed today, and Fantasy Grounds for our VTT of choice. Be kind to each other. Be well, because, hell, it's a crazy world, and it feels good to just be awesome. Until we meet again, as always, from me to you, game hard or die trying. Bye, everyone!
Bye.